Hey guys, this is Hot Noob here, and like usual, I've lost my video camera, so I'm going to be using my phone to record for this YouTube video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys some basics to computer hardware. In case you don't know, this is a memory stick and a RAM stick. And for you vets out there, hopefully you guys will get some good pointers or tips, and make it a lot easier for you to deal with memory in the future. So, actually, one thing I did notice is that a lot of IT people, especially in the professional industry, don't actually know that too much about this shit. So, yeah, I won't go into much detail. So, if my camera can focus on it, let's go over here. Okay, now my camera won't focus. Stupid phone. Okay, there we go. So here we have a stick of memory, and there is a label on it. That's what I was trying to focus on. And there are words on it. It's pretty simple here. PC2 6400U. That's all you need to read on this piece of memory. And what's that saying there is saying DDR2 6400U, which is 800 megahertz. That's it. So, if you're upgrading, you want to have the same of those two things. You can ignore the timing and the rest of the crap, but those two need to be the same. Now, you can do combinations of different types of RAM in terms of the speed, like 5300U and 6400U, but the motherboard has to support both RAM types. So if you're upgrading, it's best to keep with the same RAM types. And if you put 5300U with 6400U, the motherboard will underclock the 6400U RAM. Yeah, I see a lot of that, like the mixing in the professional industry, like IT and whatnot. So, it's very, very basic information. Next, I'm going to be showing you guys a little trick here. First of all, focus. I need my phone's camera to focus. There we go. Anywho, there are some major components that are pretty obvious that, most people should know. We have the CPU here. Giant fan, heatsink, that's the CPU. And still at focus. Then we have the memory slots. Again, pretty obvious, Wow. So here's the little trick I'm going to be showing you guys. On an Intel motherboard, well, first let's take a look at the RAM stick, and you see there's a sticker. So on an Intel motherboard, the sticker always goes away from the CPU. And on an AMD motherboard, it always goes towards the CPU. So let's try it out right now. Sticker here on this side, away from CPU. Put it in the slot. And then voila. Okay. Oh, my knees. Anywho, so it fits in. That's simple as that. And this is also a great way to tell, without turning on the computer and going into the BIOS and all that crap, what kind of CPU the computer has. If the sticker is going away, it's Intel towards AMD. But on servers, it is the exact opposite. On servers, the sticker goes towards the CPU with Intel and away with AMD. Just a little trick. Next, putting in memory sticks can be quite difficult, so before you put in a RAM stick, focus. There we go. Make sure that these are all the way out, otherwise it can be difficult, especially if your computer is dusty and using DDR2 or DDR especially. And then you put it in. And what you want to do is, because of leverage, put the short end down first and then the long end. And in case you don't know, I'll pull that out. This is more handy with DDR3, but this side here is the shorter end. So I press that one in first, and then that's only if you're doing it one-handed, by the way. For the most part, you want to keep with two hands. And that's pretty much it. Memory, or static, you don't have to give a shit about it. And RAM is very durable. I can throw it around, kick it. I could even use this to stir coffee and put it back in my computer, and it would still work, so long as it's dry afterwards anyways. So, it's very durable. You don't really have to handle it that well. But again, if you're building a new computer, you might want to take all the precautions, because you sure as hell don't want to spend $50 on a, 12 gig RAM stick or something, or, well, I don't think they come that big, not yet. And, have it fry or something before you even get it into it. And, yeah. Before you turn on your computer when putting in RAM, make sure that these are fully in, these tabs, as soon as the camera focuses, so you can see it. Just make sure they're in. Else, you can fry your memory, but they put in some fail-safes in it, so it's not too much a big deal. It was mainly just a big deal with DDR, because they don't really have any fail-safes in the memory, so you would actually fry the RAM. But with DDR2, it's a lot more friendly, so you can turn it on and still luck out, but I still wouldn't advise it. And my camera's having focus issues again. Okay, so I guess I'm going to stop there. Whew. Ouch, that hurts. Anywho, this is Hot Noob here, and you guys can come check out my blog at hotnoob.com, and I'll see you guys later.